Hello and welcome to the channel. Hi, I'm Carmen, and I don't know if you're like me, but for whatever reason, I have a hard time getting that first journal entry done for the new year. This is a junk journal entry, but it's also a little sort of, I guess, traditional journaling because I like to set some goals for the new year. I'm not a huge New Year's resolution type person, but I do like to set a few goals for the year. So I've got my junk here that I have collected. I like to collect junk from the week that basically is the first week of the year, and then do something with that. I've also got some Happy New Year stickers. May or may not use some of these, probably at least one of these. Also during that week, I actually won this at Dave & Buster, so I thought we could open this and use the packaging as junk as well, because that will definitely be junk. I've got a few other items. Also, as a Christmas gift, I was given a notepad. This made me laugh. I love sloths. The do not want to do list. So I thought this might actually be a funny way to write down what I would like to do. It's just a little irony there because it is something I want to do. And then this was packaging as well. I actually want to glue this to this, flip it over, and put some sort of private goals on the back. But I do have some goals actually for this YouTube channel that I'd like to put on the front, just to let myself know that's what I'm working on. This came from if you watched my previous video, we picked this up at a Marriott resort or hotel. And I like this ideas for the first of the year. I thought that would be great as well. And then we'll go through the rest of this, but let's jump right in and start junk journaling. And here it is, the big old scary journal here. Obviously, if you're doing pure junk journaling and you're making your own pages, that's fine too. I actually like using a journal. So I'm gonna start with the part that I want to do the least, which is writing down my to-do list, if you will, for 2026. So let me get started with that first. I have ripped the Band-Aid off and done the part that for me is the hardest, which is coming up with my goals. So these are specific to the YouTube channel. Like I said, I've glued this to this card, and I'm actually going to come back later and write some personal goals here, so that I'm going to put this down here so that I can flip up and look at the other side. We'll do that as we go along here, but for the YouTube channel, I want to reach, as you can see, it's a new channel. I'd like to reach 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. That's sort of the first tier with YouTube, and then the second tier is reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And the way I'm trying to do that is just to put out the best quality content I can that you enjoy watching and want to come back and watch more, and that you want to hit the thumbs up, and that you want to subscribe. So I'm trying to do this completely organically without promoting it or anything like that. Just put out really good quality videos. And then for a few video ideas I have, and I am open to suggestions. If you would like to see specific videos, let me know in the comments. A pure trash video, I'd like to do one without embellishments. Like I've got washi tape, I've got stickers. I usually don't do pure trash, and just to challenge myself, but also I thought it would make a fun video, I want to do one with 100% trash, and not even fancy trash, if you know what I mean. Like some things come with really beautiful wrappers. I'm talking more like just your food wrappers, like just really the things that you would normally throw in the trash. Then I'd like to do a junk journal for under $10 using Dollar Tree supplies. I'm talking the whole thing, like the journal, the whole works. And finish the travel journal series. If you've missed that, I've already got 2 videos out of a cruise that we took, and we went to some pretty cool locations, and so I'm going to skip the sea days. I probably won't film those, but I will film when I'm doing the spreads for the, we've got Dominican Republic, I've got Bimini, I've got some pretty, like I said, really cool locations for that. And I'm doing them junk journal style. And we literally, at one point, we picked up a piece of trash off the ground. It was really cool, but we did. So I'm going to do a junk journal style travel journal for that. And then organized supplies video. It seems like I get a lot of questions on organization, so I thought that might be one that people would enjoy. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to set this aside actually and talk about what we're going to put here. Sometimes I use background paper, scrapbook paper, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes I do not. In this case, because it is the New Year spread, I'm doing this a little more, like I said, traditional journal style, I guess, but with junk. There's definitely going to be junk here. And so I'm going to start putting these down, and then we'll start layering on the junk as well as that good old to-do list for 2026. Background is good to go. And so now I want to start placing some of the junk, and then I'm going to put the goals on last because I want those, like I said, to be able to flip over. We did go here this particular week in time, first week of the year, so I thought I would add that to the display. So that right there, that's a lot of fun. And if you are new, welcome, and let me know where you are watching from. Always love to hear that from people and find out where you're watching from. And if you're returning again, thanks so much for coming back. I really appreciate that. This ideas, like I mentioned, I think this goes really nicely for the new year. And so I'm going to give that a trim out here and use that definitely in this display. I think it goes really good with the sort of the new year, new beginning. Also got a piece of, this is actually packing tape, just packing tape off a package, but I really like the graphic on it. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to save much of it. It was really stuck to the box, but was able to get a little bit of it here. Also bought a Trader Joe's reusable bag. That's sort of meta here. I'm recycling the tag from the reusable bag, so I thought that would be fun. I'll put that down. And I've mentioned this before, but if you are new to junk journaling, this glue tape can be great, but also I use this glue. You can actually get this at the Dollar Tree if you have a Dollar Tree and if your Dollar Tree carries it. I know a lot of you said on my Dollar Tree video, which you can look up on the channel if you'd like to see that. And I will link in the description to some of the videos I'm mentioning too. So if you're watching, you can always pull that up. But this is a good crafting glue. I like it. I'm not saying it's the best out there, but I really like it, and it's pretty affordable. And sometimes at the Dollar Tree, you have to be careful. Sometimes you can find things cheaper in bigger sizes elsewhere, but this is a case where it's actually cheaper than, say, Amazon, for example. But I like that there. I like the Trader Joe's reusable bag. Start off the year feeling good about doing what we can for the environment. And let's see, let's put this at an angle. I think this is great right here. And I'm going to use washi tape so that I can fold this back and forth and see the other side with my additional goals. I'm going to go ahead and tape this down with the washi tape and give it sort of a test run. I'm trying not to cover up the do not want, but I think a little of it's going to get unfortunately covered up to be able to do this. Put that there. See how that flips. Need to trim a little bit off here. And now we've got a functional flap here. I like adding flaps. I like adding things that can fold out. And if you have things that you want to sort of have fun elements, they're so easy to add. And you don't have to use washi tape either. You can use Scotch tape. You can use packing tape. Like if you want to add entire flaps, you could even use colored duct tape. There's so many options. You don't have to use something decorative like this. There's all kinds of clear tape. So I think that's really cool too. And then I want to also get one of these Happy New Year stickers on here. At least one. I really like this one with the disco ball. I don't know, I've been feeling disco lately. Found out there's a roller rink in this area. We actually went there recently, and so I'm feeling a little disco and nostalgia here. So let's put this up in the corner for a Happy New Year for 2026. And I think we need some fireworks to go along with that. Then let's place this ideas. I'd actually like to put it right along here to sort of go along with the plans for the future. And then you have to start off the new year with a little bit of humor. If you can't read this, this is a restaurant here, and it says stop and enjoy 3 course for $39. Some people don't get the humor there. It's supposed to be course, but their O fell off, and I don't know why. that hit me funny. I sent it to a friend and they didn't really get the joke. So, you know, it's just, I guess it's one of those things, if it's funny to you, it's funny. And if it's not, it's not. But I thought it was funny. And I saw it this first week. So I feel like this is a fun addition to look back and put a smile on my face. So I'm going to add that in there just for the humor. And by the way, if you are finding this useful and you like this, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. That'll help me meet these goals, but also that way you won't miss anything that comes up, because we will be doing a ton of junk journaling and journaling videos, creative journaling, everything in that area. So I thought this graphic was great. This is just, it's even got a little butterfly there. This is just, I guess you call them protein bars, but I mean, they're not the heavy duty protein. They're just sort of healthy bars, I guess, made with fruit and seeds and that kind of thing. So I thought we could use some of this graphic, maybe just some of the bananas, and this particular graphic came off of a bars that are, I think it's banana bread flavor. So that's hence the cinnamon, the bananas, that kind of thing. But I just thought this might give it a little pop of color. Plus, we'll think some healthy thoughts. This is pretty healthy for the new year. I really liked these little trees. I'll set these aside and see if we'll have room for those at the end. But I think it's time to open up. I know you typically would rip it, but since I'm going to try to add this package to the display, I'm going to do like a proper cut here. Looks like I'm going to have to cut right across the biddy. So if you're not a fan, Funko Pop, I'm going to tuck my journal thing in there. Funko Pop has these little tiny Funko Pops. They're called Biddy Pops, and they're collectibles. And this one is from Harry Potter. And it looks like I got Hermione. So that's pretty neat. And it tells you how rare they are on the back, and she is not rare. So that's okay. But these are fun. They're just cute. They're a lot of fun. I don't know how well that will show up because it's got this tape around the outside of it. I took the tape off. Hopefully that will show up just a little bit better there. One great thing about junk journaling is beyond the creativity, which I love, and that you can do whatever you want, also doesn't have to be perfect. I am not a perfectionist when it comes to how things look. I like things to look organic, and I don't feel like they need to be overthought. I think that's part of the beauty of this. It lets your mind just go, and I think you get some amazing ideas for the rest of your life when you can just stop for a minute and do something with your hands and just let your mind be free and relaxed. And that's what this does for me. I find it incredibly relaxing. Let me know in the comments if you find it relaxing as well, and why you do it, what your primary motivation is for junk journaling. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I like to also document if I finish a book in a given week. I like to document that. And so I did finish this book. I actually wrote on the back of it. I do it to remind myself when I print these out. I just print these out on my printer. Nothing, you know, super fancy going on, but that way I can keep up with the books that I've read. And then I think we've got the perfect spot for another 2026 sticker up here in the corner. And then color-wise, I thought it would be a lot of fun to add a few sequins for I've got so many sequins in so many boxes, but I think a few of this color, I think they just go nicely with the colors that are on this spread. So I'm going to pick a few of these out to add. And here is the final product. I hope you've enjoyed this junk journal process video. If you'd like to learn more about junk journaling and journaling in general, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.